We are live.
Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. It has been a night already. Already, it's been a night. Um, Thank you and welcome to another season of Cozy Sips with Cat. This is our second anniversary. We're starting our third season and we're super excited to be here
Yes.
in
Yeah.
spite of technical difficulties.
Oh my goodness. It's like life is life be life for real. I mean, I'm trying to get into a routine, have not been able to get into a routine. And this right here is proven yet I have yet to get into a routine.
You know what? I think sometimes it's almost like it's truly impossible to it sometimes feel like it's impossible to juggle so many things at once,
Yeah.
and we both have a lot going on, so sometimes you kind of get caught up in. Okay, so y'all, moment of transparency. Y'all know I try to keep it real on this show. So we had a lot of technical difficulties before starting. Now we're on the show, and Mr. V decides, I have not seen him all this evening since we've been out here. He wants to pop up and dance for me right now. And I wish I could turn this camera around so y'all can see him. But that's what made me lose my train of thought. Anyway, on to you, Ty. She's waving at you.
Yes. Hey Tony, welcome, welcome. Glad you came back because I know you've been waiting for a minute. So
We appreciate y'all's patience.
yes. Well, just to get right into it, I am Ty, and I hear some background noise. I don't know what that is. It's a lot.
My background noise?
I think. I don't know if it's mine or yours.
Yeah, I don't even hear anything in my background. What
Pull your
does it
headphones
sound
out.
like?
Pull your
Huh?
headphones. Pull your headphones out.
What does it sound like?
Like dishes, like just a lot of background noise.
Mm-mm, the only thing I hear is my husband singing.
That's what we hear too.
Oh, y'all can hear him singing.
Yeah.
Let me mute my microphone for a moment. This show tonight, when I tell you this show, oh my God. Oh,
She knows she's about to get it. Okay. All right. All right. So we yes, we're gonna make it quick because we've had our special guest waiting for a second now. So we get right in, and I am Ty, writer of contemporary romance, and the noise is back. I think it's your earphones being plugged up. Yep, it's gone. It's gone.
interesting. Okay.
I wish we could do bloopers and be like, okay, now, right, we got it right. All right. This is why my daughter said y'all should just tape y'all shows. This is an example so we can edit it. But I am Ty, author contemporary romance and new adult romance, and she's
Cassie Verano, contemporary romance author.
yes. Welcome, welcome everybody to a brand new season. We have a lot to talk about, a lot to do, and we appreciate everybody who's here, who came back, and who will be back. So I just want to say real quickly, get right into it. What is your shameless plug of today?
Whew, my shameless plug is actually, my shameless plug is what I'm about to release. If I can find it now, I have my 90 Days to Love coming out on March 25th, which I'm super excited about. It's my first traditional romance, and it is available for pre order on Amazon for the ebook, the paperback, and the audiobook. And it is simply about a lady who is trying to find love. She's going around the world and she's having these casual flings and she's just really enjoying herself. But someone, a friend of hers, says something that causes her to challenge her thoughts and how she's looking at finding love. But she goes to a private resort on the island of Mauritius, and she meets this billionaire. But she goes as someone other than herself, and it's just about everything that they go through trying to find love, him trying to find healing from his dark past. And it's got all the BDSM in it, all the sexiness, all the steamy romance that I try to provide for you. So there's that, and I'm just gonna leave it there for tonight.
Okay. And in my world, right now, I have three audiobooks that came out pop, 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 back to back. These are books that already been released. So if you read the ebook, now it's time for you to get to audio. And this is my series called a fantasy series. It's on audio now. It's 1 week. It's like, she meets this celebrity and they fall in love in 1 week. So it's about, can you really fall in love that quickly? And this book is full of drama. So it's not just a simple fall in love. They both, well, I don't say both. She has more secrets than he does. So if you get a chance, the audio, I love the audio. The narrator who does it, her name's escaping me. I think it's KY Your. If I mess it up, I apologize, but I love her voice. I thought she did a very good job. So I just want to say shout out to her. And then there is, that dropped last year, Complicated Love, the second book in a fantasy series. This is an interracial romance, and it's very complicated because he's married and he falls in love with a journalist who is doing his story. So, for those who like forbidden romances, it is now on audio. And then, lastly, today, what dropped today was Chicago Blues, and it is narrated by Benjamin Charles and Lorray. So I want to give, special shout out. I'm loving all my audiobooks. The narrators are doing their thing and it's making me fall in love with all my stories again. So if you get a chance, Chicago Blues, of course, very controversial because he is a podcaster with some very, 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 very traditional views about women's and men's role in relationships. So some people didn't like my Dr. Benson, but you will, so just take a chance, just kind of push through if you start feeling resistant to him, and you'll see how love really changes him. All right. All right. So that is my shameless plug of today. So 3 different books on audio. You can always go to my website. They're on anywhere you listen to audio. So whether it's Amazon or Spotify, you can find those 3 stories. All right. So let's get into it. Are we ready?
Ready, ready, ready.
Yes. I'm going to put, this is the song. This is one of my favorites. I don't know if you can hear it. J. Nell, a self-proclaimed accidental author, crafts compelling later-in-life interracial romances featuring bold Black women and professional men. Born and raised in Rochester, New York, she brings the city's dynamic energy into her storytelling. Faith and family are her foundation, balancing 2 full-time jobs with an unwavering work ethic. In her free time, she indulges in reading, cooking, traveling, and immersing herself in music. A devoted Denver Broncos fan, she never misses a game. Through her writing, J. Nell explores love beyond boundaries, weaving rich, relatable stories that celebrate life's unexpected journeys. Let's welcome Miss J. Nell. Hello, hello.
Hey,
Hello.
so
Hello.
excited to finally have you, and thank you so much for your patience.
Oh, it's not a problem.
Yes, yes. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
So we're gonna jump right in it because I didn't. I said you said you were drinking something. So what is your cozy sip?
Child, this is raspberry lemonade. I don't
You
drink, so
Ain't nothing wrong with that. No, and that's the thing. Like lately we haven't been drinking on the show, but tonight I was like, I'm gonna get me a little drink. So this is apple juice and Beyonce's whiskey. Um, that's what I'm drinking tonight.
All right.
Beyonce's whiskey.
And that's your
Okay.
business. Mhm.
Yes, and given what the confusion, given the confusion that we're dealing with right now, I think I need to
So you
drink
needed it.
more than ever. And Tony says, "Hey, J Nell." So,
Hi.
yes, welcome, welcome. So, we're going to start off with our very first topic, which is books.
Okay.
All right. So, my question is this: what is, I guess, when I think about most authors love to read. So,
Yeah.
what's one of the first books that you can remember that just stuck with you?
It must be magic.
Hmm.
Yes, ma'am. My sister used to read it to me when we were little girls, and she would read me. It was like it was a compilation of books, like little stories in one book, and we had our favorites in there. So we would pick a story, whatever story we felt like reading that night, and she would read to me. And that is the first book that I can ever recall really reading and loving. I still have it. I still have that book. I still have it. Yeah, it must be
Who
magic.
wrote it?
I was going to say that.
Oh, child, that thing is old. We know, girl.
She said she was at the age where she didn't think about who the author was.
I
She was
really
just
didn't.
telling the story.
The book is here somewhere, baby, but I couldn't tell you. I don't even think it might not even be in print anymore. Like the book was old when we was reading. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't a fresh out the store type book. I don't know where my mom got that book from. I just remember it had a lot of little stories, fairy tales that I still to this day have never even seen people even talking about or knowing about. It wasn't like Snow White, it wasn't Little Red Riding Hood, it was some other type little fantasy stories. And I adored those stories. So when me and my sister got older and I told her, we was talking about growing up, and I was like, I wonder if we could still find that book. And of course, Amazon had it. I probably paid like probably triple what I would have paid for it before, but I wanted it so bad because it was integral to my childhood.
But you know what's so funny is that as soon as she asked that question, it's like you knew the question that was coming, and you had your answer like
It must be magic. Because it's like honestly, it's about probably 2 books. I think I could say that probably really saved my life. It Must Be Magic. Definitely gave me the love of reading as a child, and I walked away from reading. Like I stopped reading. Like school was school, and I went to a PWI, so it wasn't like we was reading. We was reading the typical Shakespeare and Tale of Two Cities, and that type of reading. So when I got out of school, child, I said, no, I don't want nothing to do with that. You keep that reading. And it was way later on in life. I was going through some, relationship things and talking to that same sister who used to read to me. And she said, why don't you read anymore? And I was like, I don't know. Like, it didn't even cross my mind to read. I was like, I don't know. So she gave me 3 books to buy. I bought all 3 books. And one really, really bad weekend, I read all 3 books. When I say I ate them books down, I ate them down. And that was it. I was off and running. I was like, Amazon can deliver books. And then, this is before ebooks. And you had to buy the book and wait for the book to come in. So and it triggered my reading again. So
I think I need to do that. I haven't done that in a very long time. Just took a weekend off to do nothing but read. And I
can't even imagine doing that. I can't even imagine doing that.
Yeah, because we get so caught up in our writing and all the other stuff we have to do, just living life outside of being an author, that sometimes it's hard to just, like, we'll read, but we're reading on the go, but just to do nothing else but read. Like, it's been forever since I've done anything like that. And it sounds so relaxing.
It does. Yes. It's probably been about 6 years for me.
Just read on the weekend? I don't know. It's been a while. It definitely has been a while.
Yeah.
I don't really read a lot when I write. So
exactly. That's what it says. It becomes a little hard.
I definitely cherry pick you know, the books and the authors when they drop, and I'm like, I'm reading that. But you know, for the most part, I don't read when I write. I don't want any bleeding, any influence. I want nobody to say
that's
part of their book.
Yeah, that's exactly how
I try not to. Yeah, so you know, yeah.
And then when I do, like I'll read if I'm eating dinner or something like that, or eating lunch. But I'm usually reading something that's totally different, like maybe I'll be reading like mystery, and I know I don't like mystery, so you know it'll be something totally different than what I'm doing. So I totally get that. So let me ask you this: How have I've been having this conversation a lot? This question keeps popping up, and my question is: How have you shown up for yourself lately?
That's a good one. That's a good question. Good question.
Child, you didn't have to do me like that this early in this conversation. This year, I probably have not. I probably haven't yet, but I plan to. I travel a lot, so traveling is something that I love to do. Yeah, so I'm
But
getting
are you
ready
having
to.
fun when you're doing it, or is it
Oh,
business?
baby, when I go, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
So you are
If
having
I'm
fun.
not gonna have fun, I'm not going. I'm not going. The answer is no. Don't ask me to come. No, because my thing is, if I'm gonna take the time and the money to travel somewhere, I'm gonna travel someplace that I want to go. It's got to be worth it for me, because you know, book events are fickle. Readers
Yeah,
are fickle.
yeah,
So you may make good money there. You may
yeah.
not make any money there.
Yeah.
So if I'm a go, it's got to be more reason for me to go than just trying to sell
That
my book.
event, right?
Yeah.
No, it
I
makes
know
sense.
that
Yeah,
Carla.
it's like a vacation for you at the same time.
Right. You
Yeah.
know, the last, was that my last trip? The last major trip I went on, I went to Edinburgh. And I was like, yeah, I went to Rares. I signed there, and once I got there and was like, oh, you know, this ain't really. I kind of knew it wasn't my crowd, but I was hoping because of the size of it, I would gain new readers. And I think I gained a few, but not on the level my mind had it on.
Yeah.
And I talked to another well-established author, and she was like, okay, but you're in Edinburgh. And I was like, you know what? You right. I'm in Edinburgh. So damn these books. You know what I mean?
Where you are, yeah. It's just like,
I'm like, I'm in goddamn Scotland. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay. Yeah. And I had let me say something. If you want to go someplace and have a good time, I will 100% recommend Edinburgh. Edinburgh was a vibe, honey. It was a vibe. I had a ball and took the train from Edinburgh, and I stayed a couple days in Glasgow. Big girl, if someone handed me some money and said, where you want to go? I would go right on back to Edinburgh right now. Yes, ma'am. I had me a good time.
I've heard at least, I want to say Donna has said it. I know Carla has said it, that you are a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun hanging around you in person. So I can only imagine, because they brag on you. They really do brag on you.
Oh boy, that's a lot to live up to. Listen, I like to go. I'm first of all, I'm a Virgo, so I'm a planner. I'm gonna research the area I'm going to. I'm gonna look at the restaurants I want to eat at, and we're gonna be on the move. And I like to try different things. You know what I mean? Money is great. Money, we need it, right? You gotta have it. And but one thing you definitely, I can get money. I make money every day. When I get up and go to work, I make money every day. What I can't make is time.
Absolutely.
Can't make that back. Absolutely. And when it's time for me to get up out of here, I want to go willingly. I want to be like, I did everything I meant to do. I done circled the world 3 times. I done had enough. Come get me, you know? So yeah. So yes, I travel. When I travel places that I enjoy going to. I do experiences that I'm never probably going to do again. And it's something I can always look back on and say, I did that. Whether I succeeded in it or whether I failed in it, whether it was fun, whether it wasn't, I tried it. I did it. And I have no regrets about it.
Good.
That's cool. That is cool.
I'm going to drop this because Valentine's Day is this week. How do you feel about Valentine's Day?
I mean, I've never really had no great Valentine's Day. I'm just saying like that. But I feel like it can be a wonderful holiday. I think it just depends on who you are, where you are in life, what type of relationship you have. And if you don't have a relationship and you really love the holiday, spoil your damn self. Spoil you. When I get to Tulsa, baby, I already made reservations at the restaurant that my ass is gonna go eat at. Okay, I want that fettuccine in that cheese wheel. You seen that? Yes, God, fill her up. Yes, yes, indeed. But I feel like it can be a wonderful holiday. I think it really depends on your mind frame and what you expect and where you are in life.
Yes, yes, Mom.
You gotta love yourself first anyway. You love yourself first, and then you can open it up to loving someone else and allowing somebody to love you. And part of loving yourself is celebrating yourself, taking care of yourself, and doing things for yourself. And I think we don't do that often enough. And we take it for granted, waiting for somebody else to do it. And I think even sometimes when we get in relationships, we take that for granted, but we still need to learn to love ourselves and celebrate ourselves and just still do stuff for ourselves.
You should.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, because I will go out to eat on my own. I will go to the movies on my own. One of the most favorite things I like to do on my own is travel.
Yes. I have done all of those, so I definitely feel you on that. It is, because you don't have to consider anybody else. You can
Nobody.
Be like, I feel like doing this. I feel like doing that.
Yep.
It can
you don't owe anything to anybody. Yep.
You eat where you want to eat. You go when you want to go. You want to sit in the hotel all day. You can sit in the hotel all day. Girl, it is a vibe. I absolutely love it. I'm going to treat myself right, as you should, Ruby, as you should. And my mom taught me that, right? Like if you want something, go get it yourself. Because people will disappoint you. Don't disappoint yourself.
And I will say, for me, my mother always gave us Valentine's, even to this day. That's and we don't even live in the same city, but she'll send a card, or she'll send candy, or she'll send something every single year. And so I there was a time I didn't like Valentine's Day. Now I'm like, And even in times when I had good Valentine's Day, it just felt like, well, it's okay. Like it's the hype or whatever.
Yeah, it is very hype. You know what I mean? But I mean, if Valentine's Day is the only day you can get a little extra love, I'm all for you getting that extra love. I do my Valentine's Day whenever the mood hits me.
Yes.
I feel like you sound like my husband, because my husband is always saying, he's like, well, I celebrate our love throughout the year. It doesn't have to be this particular day to do it. And he still will do it. Matter of fact, what he likes to do is go and get stuffed animals for all the girls. We got a lot of girls in this family, and we've got 2 more on the way. But he'll go get all of them their little stuffed animals and bears or whatever, and their little candy, and just make them, even down to the little 2-year-old. Everybody is going to get something,
baby,
and they look forward to it, whatever their their little stuffed dragons, whatever thing that they're into at that time. So but you definitely have to celebrate you. If it makes me think about when my mom used to tell me as a kid, if you don't think you're beautiful, who else will? And it comes back to that same thing. If you don't love you, who else will?
Yes. She's taking a sip. That's not a good sign.
Uh-oh.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Move your back against the wall, girl. Don't be afraid, won't let you fall, girl. No, no, no. You don't have to feel no pressure. We got all the night, no stress, girl. Go ahead and get undressed, girl. We can do it all the night, and I promise you I will make you scream my name.
All right, let's get into it. Oh,
oh, Carla. C.A.T, that's how you gonna do me? Wow. That's crazy.
I love it. Oh my God, Carla, you were wrong for that. You have to get her back, Jay.
Wow.
Okay, you just created a new flavor of oral lube, and it's based on the last thing that you ate. What's the flavor?
Chocolate chip cookie.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
I like that one.
I like that
a lot.
I like that. I can get with that.
Yeah.
The last thing I ate, chocolate chip cookie, baby. That's the flavor.
Look, now I'm like, I need some chocolate chip cookies right now. I don't have any, but in my head, I'm like, I need some.
Do you need the chocolate chip cookies, Ty, or what comes with the chocolate chip cookies?
All the above. How about that? All the above.
Both of them.
Blind date by your best friend or a date on Tinder?
Oh God, best friend.
Yes. Yes.
Did y'all?
Yes, I'm like, yes.
Y'all faces.
Ooh.
Oh my God. So I don't know anything about Tinder, but I like to binge watch a lot of shows, and I was binge watching Insecure the other night.
Oh, that's my
And
show. Oh
they
my God,
started
that's my
talking
show.
about Tinder on there, and she was like, "Tinder used to be cool." She said, "Now it's just a fuck site." I was like, "Okay,
Yeah, it is. You can't get nobody serious on there. That's out.
okay."
Yeah. Best friend me, please. Thank you.
Best
Yes.
friend me. You know what? I'm gonna start putting that as a hashtag when I mention you in books or something like that. I'm just gonna make that your little hashtag. Best friend me. I like that.
Best friend me.
What's your kinkiest sexual fantasy?
Ooh. Oh.
Now I gotta think about that. My kinkiest sexual fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe to watch or be watched.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
To be watched.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I think like I would start off watching and then then me and him
You gonna
would
get
and then
involved?
we would, yeah. Well, no, me and him would be over there doing our thing because I done got so turned on by watching them. So then they would turn around and watch us. And it would just be watching each other. I think that's
There's
how
a whole lot of watching going
a
on.
lot of watching
A lot of
going on.
doing.
Yeah.
No, but no, I have to say this. I'm glad my friend does not watch. She doesn't watch this at all because she'd be mad at me if I said this.
Oh,
But she was in a menage a trois, and when she was telling, it was with another woman. But when she was telling me how she described it, she was like, I was waiting my turn. I said, waiting your turn? I don't think that's how it works. It's like you do a jump rope, like my turn.
Like double dutch. What is happening?
I was like, what you mean? And she was like, it was just funny how she was telling me. And I was like, I had never been in a menage a trois, but I don't think it works quite like that.
I
thought everybody was supposed to be
right. It was
at the same time.
Like, that's all I was like. He said he just having sex with two women. That's not a menage a trois if you wait.
Right. That's Okay.
But she did get to watch. It was just funny how she was telling me. I could not stop laughing.
Maybe she should have been with two men because maybe that was the thing. Like maybe the two women weren't into each other, so that's why it was a turn.
And that's how I feel. Look, you know my philosophy. You know what I want two men. I do not want another woman because I'm not gonna touch it. So I might as well let me go have my man. Let it be.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Sorry.
You're making a porn.
Okay.
Is it with your sister's significant other?
Oh, absolutely.
Or your ex-boyfriend's best friend?
My ex-boy. Now wait a minute. I'll pick the ex-boyfriend's best friend for 100, Alex.
My God.
No, kind of like neither. No, if it's the best friend I'm thinking about, sign me up. Yeah.
See, Ty, this is another one of them times where I wish I could see what was in their head.
She said, look, she said sign me up. She said, sign me up. She said, sign me up.
Sign me up.
Kind of like when she dropped that instant answer for your book question. Like she was waiting for that one.
She did. She thought about it. She's like, wait a minute. Yes.
Yeah. My sister's significant other, absolutely.
Oh my God. Okay. What's your favorite way to be seduced?
Oh God.
I love that glass too.
That's hard to say because I'm a very mental person. Ooh. So if you can really talk to me, like if you can really like feel me on that level, I like yeah. It's not really the physical for me. Off jump, like as far as seducing, because dick is everywhere.
Yeah.
It's attached to people. You can buy it in the store. You can have it shipped to your door. Like So like mentally talking to me, like mentally making me think, mentally engaging me. Yes, please.
Okay.
I like that now.
I like that.
That's nice. Yeah. Um, Exhibitionism, which you kind of already answered this question a little bit.
Yeah.
Hot sex in front of a watching crowd, not one person or two people, but a crowd,
Okay.
or anal sex with your best friend's man.
Ooh. Just put me in front of the crowd. Yeah, because like it gives me the ick. It gives me the ick. I will be like a desert. It gives me the ick to be with somebody. No. Nah. I can't do
Paula
it.
said, "Why are we having hot sex?" She's like, "Why are you saying so? Why I got to be hot? That's what you're saying, or what? Tequila in a crowd?
Tequila in the crowd. Put me in the crowd because I'm not. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I'm now. First of all, I grew up with the code. You didn't mess with your friends, current or ex.
Yep.
That was just not a thing. Current ex. If she says she liked them, he was
right. You don't look that
off
way.
the limits.
Absolutely.
That was it. That was
exactly. Yep.
I don't cross them. When I get introduced to my friend's significant other, they ain't even cute to me. Like you don't even have no. You just heard whatever. You know what I mean? I can't do it. And that's how I was raised. But over the years, like I don't know, 2011 or so, yeah, it was reinforced. When hold on, don't nobody be drinking because I don't want you to choke. When my oldest sister married my ex-husband. Okay. So
like what? You said your oldest
ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, that was not a fiction novel. That was
not a fiction novel. That is real life. And they are still married.
Your oldest sister married your ex-husband?
Yes.
Are you and her
in a relationship together while we were still legally married?
That's forbidden for me. That's my book forbidden. But yes.
Are you and her talking?
No. When you said the question, like, how many siblings do you have? I was like, I got one sister, and that ain't her. I don't even count her as a sibling at this point.
Yeah, that's totally taboo and totally off limits.
Yeah. Like, so for me, when you like your best friend,
no,
absolutely. Just give me whatever other option it is, because it's gonna be a no for me. I can't.
I'm gonna be in the crowd.
Yeah, put me right
in people. Let me teach y'all a thing or two.
Yeah.
I got some lessons to teach.
You're gonna see I'd rather you see all these roles and valleys.
There you go.
Look, I don't know none of my friends people.
You could hear a pin drop when you said that.
I know.
Did I hear that right?
I know. Whenever I say it, people like, wait a minute. What?
I'm glad she gave the warning to not be drinking.
Said don't drink.
Because I did that.
We are blood sisters. We are not like, my mom raised her, or no, we're blood sisters. We have the same mother. Yeah.
How long has it been since this all happened? How many years?
They started their relationship, I want to say, in 2010.
Wow.
And I was still married to him. So we got divorced. I think our divorce went through in 2011. And they got married, like, I don't even think 6 months after that. So they've been married since then. No, I don't talk to her. No, we have nothing to say to each other. No, I didn't, jump on her either. I didn't.
You just like, I'm done. Yeah.
Like, just you and him and both. You just leave. Go away.
At a certain point, you have to answer for that, though.
Yeah. I didn't. I told her, though. It's a long, convoluted story because, he's my oldest son's father. I have 4 children, and the other 3 have a different father than that one oldest. So they all got the same. The last 3 got the same father. And I told her when we talked, I said, you picked the right baby daddy, because had you picked that other one, but we wouldn't be having this conversation. It wouldn't be a Gideon. It wouldn't be a book written. I would still be on cell block D. You understand me? Had you tried it with him, you got the smoke you was looking for. But because you went after that one, I didn't I take them, have them. Please be blessed. Y'all be, keep them too. Don't send them back.
Well, thank you for your transparency. We have never had that level of transparency.
Yes.
You are starting off our third season
with the craziness. With the craziness. Yeah. So yes, put me in the crowd, Cassie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
What's the weirdest thought you've had while touching yourself?
Child? I don't know. Now I'm like running back through my mind. I don't know if I had a weird thought. My weird thought is probably, can my daddy hear me?
That is a good one.
Since his room is literally right next to mine,
Oh, Jesus.
That's probably my thought. Either that or did I lock the door? Did I lock my bedroom door? Because I don't want nobody because my daughter just walks in. It's like I don't have no privacy. So
I love it. Oh my God, I love it.
I want to know.
Are you happy, Carla? Are you happy?
Carla is a trouble starter. Oh, shit starter.
Yeah, Tiye's faces are always priceless. I tend to watch her face more than the author because
Carla know all my little dirty secrets, so she know that story already. She know.
Oh Lord! Oh my God! Okay, you're on a family vacation. Oh Lord! Damn.
Like she's never done that, so I'm scared. What made you stumped yourself?
Because what the question is and what we just went through.
Okay.
But I'm gonna ask it anyway.
Okay.
Don't be mad at me because the question was written.
This woman told us some serious stuff. I think you could ask her this question.
Yes.
Well, it kind of floats back. But anyway, you're on a family vacation. And you fell asleep watching the porn. When you woke up, your pussy is soaked and you're having the best orgasm of your life. 3 fingers are in your butt and someone's mouth is covering your pussy. Who is it? Your best friend's man or your sister's man? That was the question. God, and that was before we
And immediately she went dry. Immediately it all dried up. Lord have mercy.
I love it. She ended her story. It went dry. So next question. It was like next question. Thank you.
Carol, oh my God, dry. Yeah.
I love it.
Okay. The answer is, and then she was escorted out of the hotel room in handcuffs because she beat the hell out of him in that room, whoever it was. Yeah.
So no man. Beat down. Somebody said that earlier. # beat down.
Yeah. Yeah, you getting cussed smooth out as I'm like beating your ass.
Veronica said beat down central. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Beat down central.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah,
you receive a gift basket from the Nell fan club president in the mail.
Oh.
What's in the basket? A bondage kit, shibari rope, and oral and anal lubes. B, an annual membership to a private BDSM sex club. C, nipple clamps, flogger, and electric spanking paddle.
Okay.
Or D, 2 tickets to a BDSM and voyeurism cruise to Mauritius in East Africa.
Now, you said it's the Nell president. So that means they must know me. They must know me a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead with B because everybody know I ain't been on nobody's boat. I can't swim and I can't drink all that damn water. Okay. And the shibari rope and all that stuff, that's cool. But who getting tied up? Because it's not my black ass. So we're going to pass on that. Nah, no, hell no. I got trust issues. No. And I don't even know.
What? I got them too, but I like to tie it up the whole time.
Nah, I don't trust nobody that much.
Take all control away.
No, absolutely not.
Because I'm a control freak.
I am a control freak, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, I ain't giving that up yet either. Yeah, go ahead and sex club me. Yeah, that B.
Love you.
Yeah, sex club her.
Yeah, okay. Sex club me. Mm-hmm.
Truth or dare?
Oh God, truth. I got nothing to hide.
Why nobody ever goes for my dares, Tiye?
I don't blame them. I was a victim of your dare. I don't think I can ever do another dare.
So. Oh my God, Nell. We were in Nashville and she was up there. I ain't never scared. And she had her best friend in the audience. Hype my bestie up. Hype my bestie up. Okay, her bestie hyped her up. She took the dare. She had to look at the Arthur sitting beside her and moan, looking him in his eyes for what was it, 30 seconds?
I don't even remember.
Yeah, no.
And everybody started pulling out their time and her and everything to make sure he apologized. She's apologizing to his wife. He apologized.
Not to the wife. Yep, nope. Go ahead and truth me. You tried to get me. No, ma'am.
Okay. What's the kinkiest thing you've ever done?
You would ask that. I had probably one of the most vanilla ass men on the goddamn planet. Okay, here we go. I think the kinkiest thing we ever did was use the dildo in him at the same time.
I like that.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm all like, I like that.
Because we like having the holes plugged, all of the holes.
Well, no, it was in one. It was both.
Oh, okay.
It was both in one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So a little double penetration, because we were never gonna do no menage a trois, because I don't want to touch no woman.
Yeah.
And he didn't want no man touching me.
Yeah.
So that was our only option.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Tiye and I are hosting a sexy game night. We invite you to turn on another guest. What just happened?
No, what Carla said.
Carla popped us. I haven't heard that story before. Well, now you have, Miss Carla. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cassie.
Tiye and I are hosting a sexy game night. We invite you to turn on another guest who you don't know, but you find this person attractive. Give us the details of your seductive actions play by play.
Oh my God. Y'all asking the wrong person about this. I have no damn. You ask somebody who don't have no fucking experience in this situation. I don't
all
know.
Good. Use it from a story. One of your stories.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, now she stumped me with this one. I don't know. Maybe I'll go over and talk to him. Maybe I'll dance on him. I like a box, so I can remember she's gonna get right.
That's so true.
I don't know.
I don't even know. Like y'all, for real, she never consults me, so I have no. I'm like y'all. That's why my eyes be big, because I don't know what she gonna say either.
You don't know what she about to pop out with.
Don't know. And sometimes
I may just go over there
at me. I don't like when I'm thinking I'm cool, and then she'll throw one at me, and I'm like, what?
Right. I don't know. I may just straight up proposition them.
Okay.
Most men don't say no. I mean,
That's fair. That's
saying.
fair.
That was like, what you don't stump me with one. Ain't that something? Okay.
I am forever stumped by what you said earlier, so we're good.
Finish this sentence. He stuck his blank in my blank, and I dropped low and blank, and he recorded it and posted it to blank.
He stuck his blank in my blank, and I dropped low and blank, and he recorded it and posted it to. I gotta let that roll by again now. God doggone Cassie, he stuck his, I want to say the normal, his dick in my pussy, and I dropped low and backed that thing up on him, and he posted it to TikTok.
Okay. Y'all go out there and look for the video and see if y'all find it.
You're gonna find my black ass on it, but feel free. I don't know. That was a bland answer. And whoever said based on my sex scenes, get out of my business.
That was Donna.
I'm right.
That was Donna.
Those who can't do right, shit. I ain't got nothing going on. I just write about it.
That was Miss Donna.
Yes.
10 o'clock. Pull for some of my scenes. I know, but when you on the spot, sometimes your brain don't.
Your brain, it does not. It
doesn't click. When I write sex scenes, I have time. I sit back, I think about it.
Exactly.
Be on the bed. Does that work? Can your leg go back? Like you have time to come up with all that rigmarole. You can't do that shit. Well, some people can on the fly, but not today.
I love it.
Donna.
She survived Carla. Carla was all in my inbox. Get her. Don't let her off the hook. Carla
Oh my gosh.
for
Carla,
you.
why? I answered my question. She act like I be trying to evade answering questions. I answered questions.
She did. She answered the question.
Donna is still she is really still wanting you to tell, but she did answer it, Donna. She said she would just approach him. That would be her seductive method. Like everybody's got their different way.
Yeah, she said
Donna wants some nasty details.
Girl, Donna, I ain't got no nasty details for you, Bookie Boo. I don't have nary one. First of all, I'm old at this point, but not even to toot my own horn. When I was young, I didn't have to work. I'm just saying. I ain't got no answer for you on that. That shit kind of came naturally to me up until this point in my life where I've just been single for years. So
she's saying no tricks in the bag. She just gonna go up to him and say, like, look, we too
you standing here looking good. You single, I'm single.
Let's go.
Yeah. Like, ain't nobody home, so what you thinking? You know?
She said, let's go.
Yes. Now, do I want him to come? No, hell no. I'll go to his house because when it's over, I gotta go home. I'm not staying all night with you. You got feet on me, you breathing, you might snore.
She said breathing.
Yeah. Yeah, you breathing.
Ty caught that one real quick.
Yeah.
No, it's just funny because one of my friends who's married, and he said him and his wife were having trouble. He said, I don't think she liked me. She said, I can't stand the way you breathe. He was like,
exactly.
So
you all in my ear, then you might want to hold me. Yeah, you might want to touch me. I can be hot at night. I need the window open. I'm going home. No, thank you.
Oh my God.
I'll go to his house. We can go to his house.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Mo, breathing. God damn. You loud. You in my ear. You close. I don't even know why you on this side of the bed. Damn.
Man, he got to breathe. He got to breathe.
He do got to breathe, but he can breathe while I'm at home. Breathe on your own.
Tell them what you've got coming down the pipeline next. Tell them what you're working on. Tell them what you want them to check out right now, and anything else you want them to know.
So Friday, my Valentine's Day novella, I guess it would be Date with a Dick, will be released.
Okay, I like that.
Very simple
story.
Very simple.
Yep, Date with a Dick. So cute little spicy story for you. A quick read. She's a quick read, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by it. And as everyone has been asking, yes, God damn it, you're gonna get the Brennans. The Brennans are next on deck. So if you've read the Gideons and you love the Gideons, then you've met the Brennans, and they're coming. So buckle up, buttercups. Right. So that's what's happening. But there's a lot of stuff going on my Patreon. We got an old story being told. We got new stories being told. I'm actually writing a little shorty for my Patreon members that hopefully I'll have done soon, and so they can enjoy that. And that's just a Patreon exclusive. And let me tell you something. When I wrote that, like the first chapter, the way I was laughing at my own story, I was like, maybe I was just tired. So I sent it to someone else, and they were like, that shit was hilarious. So I think y'all gonna like that little story, and that's a real. That's like a micro read. So that's what's happening. But yeah, the Brennans is gonna be my next major book that's coming out, and I'm excited for that. It's kind of a different genre for me. So yeah, delving into mafia. Love it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I love it.
Thanks for cozying up with us for another cozy sip of romance. You ladies, check out Nell on Amazon. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you love. Don't tell us what you didn't like, because we didn't want to hear that shit. And don't forget to drop your comments below about who you would like to see next on the show. Whether you're watching us live or whether you're watching the recorded version or watching it after the fact or whatever, when you're watching it later, tell us who you want to see on the show. Our next show will be live in Dallas. I hope you got the tickets, and I hope you'll be there with us.
Until next time.